Samastitihi. So take a minute to feel the four corners of the feet pressing into the earth. And draw the weight back just a little bit so that the sitting bones drop, the knees lift, and the pelvis comes into an upright position. And then draw gently back and up just underneath the belly and feel the heart lift and float. And feel the soft palate widen and release and clear the tension from behind the eyes. And then bring the hands together in front of the heart. And draw the breath in. Vande Gurunam Charanara Vinde. Vande Gurunam Charanara Vinde. Sandarshita Swatma Sukhava Bodhe. Sandarshita Swatma Sukhava Bodhe. Nishreyase Jangalikaya Mane. Samsara hala hala moha shantye. Samsara hala moha shantye. Abahu purushakaram. Abahu purushakaram. Shankachakrasidharinam. Sahasra shirasam shvetam. Sahasra shirasam shvetam. Pranamami patanjalim. Pranamami patanjalim. Exhale, release the hands down by the sides. Surya Namaskar A. Ekam, inhale, take the arms up, press the shoulders forward, head back. Dve, exhale, dive the pubic bone back, keep the chin and the heart up as you float down. Trini, inhale, uncoil from the brace to the crown, and then exhale, step back, Chatwari. Pancha, inhale, waving up, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart, and then pull up and over the tops of the feet to downward facing dog. Spreading the fingers and toes, finding a deep, rhythmic breath. Let the knees gently lift, the pubic bone lift up and back, the sitting bones reach. Hollow out beneath the belly to make the spine as long as you can as you cast the hands forward. Soften the back of the neck, let the head fall down toward the floor. Four. And 5. Exhale, completely bend the knees, look forward. Sapta. Inhale. Ashto. Exhale, fold. Nava. Inhale, slowly. And exhale, Samastiti. Again, Ekam. Inhale, slow. Dve. Exhale, floating down. Trini, inhale, uncoil. And Chatwari, exhale, chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, waving up the full length of the inhale, and Shat, exhale, drawing back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pancha, Sapta, inhale. Ashto, exhale, fold down. Nava, inhale, all the way up. And exhale, Samasthitihi. Again, Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale, slowly float down. Trini, inhale, uncoil. And Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale, waving up. And Shat, exhale. Downward facing. Feeling the echo of that waving action of the breath, moving from the arches of the feet up the inseams of the legs as you inhale, gathering into the pelvic floor, maybe reaching beyond up toward the heart. As you exhale, send that current down and forward through the arms, through the fingertips, and back into the floor. Keep the spine supple so you can feel that gentle rolling, waving action of the breath through the entire length of the body with every cycle. Breathing with deep sound. One more full breath here. Exhale the breath all the way out. Bend the knees, look forward. Sapta, inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale. And exhale, Samasthitihi. Again, Ekam, inhale. Reach from the back of the diaphragm through the fingertips. Dve, exhale, float down. Trini, inhale, uncoil. And Chatwari, exhale, chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And Shat, exhale, Adha Mukha. 1. Keep the knees lifted, the shins drawing back. 2. Feeling the 4 corners of the pelvic floor lifting, being drawn toward one another and way up and back behind you. 3. So that you feel like you're being pulled from the back, even as you cast your hands forward, so the waist keeps getting longer and longer, even as you create that suction underneath the belly. 4. And exhale to empty. 5. Sapta, inhale, come to your feet. Ashto, exhale, fold. Nava, inhale, all the way up. And exhale, Samasthitihi. Once more, Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Very good. Trini, inhale, uncoil. And Chatwari, exhale, chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, waving up. Shat, exhale. One. Wrapping your shoulders this way. 2. 3. And 5, Sapta, inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale, slow. And exhale, Samastitihi. Surya Namaskar B, Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Step the right foot forward, then Sapta, inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale. Desha, exhale. Step the left foot forward. Ekadasha, inhale. Dwadasha, exhale. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Saptadasha, bend the knees deeply, arms up. And exhale, Samastitihi. Again, Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Step the right foot forward. Sapta, inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale. Desha, exhale. Step the left foot forward. Ekadasha, inhale. Dwadasha, exhale. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Saptadasha, bend the knees deeply. Take the arms up. And exhale, Samastitihi. Again, Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Step the right foot forward, then Sapta, inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale. Desha, exhale. Left foot forward. Ekadasha, inhale. Dwadasha, exhale. Slow. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. Deep rhythmic breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Saptadasha, inhale. And exhale, Samasthitihi. Again, ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Step the right foot forward, then Sapta, inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale. Desha, exhale. Step the left foot forward. Inhale. Dwadasha, exhale. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Saptadasha, inhale. And exhale, Samasthitihi once more. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Step the right foot forward. Sapta, inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale. Desha, exhale. Step the left foot forward. Ekadasha, inhale. Dwadasha, exhale. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Saptadasha, inhale. And exhale, Samasthitihi. Inhale, take the feet hip distance apart. Lift the pelvis up off the fronts of the femur bones. And then exhale, dive the pubic bone back, reach down, catch the big toes. Ekam, inhale there with the chin up. Dve, exhale, fold down, Padangusthasana. As you inhale, visualize the hamstrings sliding up the backs of the legs. The sitting bones lift high. You can reach the pubic bone way up and back toward the coccyx to help deepen into the fold. Then you find a little bit of counteraction by gently squeezing the heels toward one another from way up, deep in the pelvis. Once you're in the full depth of the form, soften the lower belly, let it hollow out. Feel the abdominal viscera spilling forward into the rib cage. Take one more full breath, all the way to empty. Then Trini, inhale, straighten the arms, lift the head. And exhale, slide the hands underneath the feet. Padastasana, Ekam, inhale there with the chin up. Dve, exhale, fold down. One, so feeling that circuit of breath coming from the arches of the feet, which you can stimulate with your fingertips. Two, as you inhale, draw the breath up the inseams of the legs into the pelvic floor. Three, as you exhale, let the breath slide back down the spine, through the arms, into the hands, completing the circuit. Four, one more full round. And five, Trini, inhale, straighten the arms, lift the chin. Exhale, take the hands to the hips. Inhale, slowly wave up. And exhale, Samastitihi. Uttita Trikonasana, Ekam, inhale, step to the right, reaching out from the heart. Dve, exhale, turn the right foot, slowly coming down, take your time. Working with that pelvic alignment, so trying to roll the pubic bone way up toward the navel so the sitting bones sort of reach back toward the back heel. The feet are pressing away from each other so you feel a strong, buoyant quality in the pelvis, as if the pelvis were just floating above the tops of the femur bones. Keep initiating that twist from deep in the center of the pelvis and spiraling the spine from the pelvis all the way to the crown of the head. As you inhale, feel that buoyant lifting quality. As you exhale, you can deepen the twist and reach out from the heart in every direction. One more full breath here. Exhale all the way to empty. Look down for balance if you like, then press off the front foot to come up. Switching sides. And exhale. Chatwari, all the way down. One. Deep rhythmic breath with sound. Two. Feel the breath rising from the floor, up the legs into the pelvis, gathering it there in the pelvic floor on the inhale. And then on the exhale, let it rise up the spine, and when it hits the heart, let it emanate out through the arms. Breathing in that pattern and letting the breath deepen you a little further into the form with each round. Four. And five. Look down for balance if you like, then press strongly off the left foot to come up, squaring the hips to the back of the mat, and reach that left arm up, wrapping the shoulder around. Parivrita Trikonasana. Exhaling, cast the left hand way forward and down. Draw the right hip back, twisting from the base to the crown. Whenever you're ready, follow it up. One. Take your head back a little. Two. Three. Four. And five. Look down for balance. Then Trini, inhale, come up, winding the arms around. And Chatwari, exhale, casting the right hand across the body and down. Press off the front foot to keep the hips way back even as you reach forward. Find that empty feeling underneath the belly. Strong legs. One. Two. Three. Four. And five. Pancha, inhale, coming up, reaching out from the heart. And exhale, Samastitihi. Uttita Parsvakonasana, Ekam, inhale, step and reach. Dve, exhale, take your time, come down into the form. One. So feet pressing away from each other. Press off that front foot until you can ground the back heel down. And then let the pelvis drop so that it lines up with the back leg. So you create one long line from the back foot to that front hand. Let your hips come down a little bit more. A little more. Good. Good. And keep wrapping those shoulder blades away from each other, stimulating the Apana pattern in the upper part of the body. Rolling the pubic bone toward the navel to stimulate the same pattern in the lower part of the body. And then stimulating the opposite pattern, the prana, just by reaching with vibrance in both directions. Exhale to empty, look down for balance if you like. Press off the front foot to come up, switching sides. And when you're ready, exhale, come down, second side. 1, 2. Keep finding a strong spiral from the base of the pelvis to the crown of the head. 3. And then spiraling that right arm in the opposite direction as if you're doing a swim stroke, and you're going to cut the water with the outside of the hand. 4. So there's lots of space between the shoulder blades. 4.5. And 5. Pancha, inhale, come up, facing the back of the mat, Parivrtta Parsvakonasana. Reach the left arm up. And then exhale, bend that right knee. You can bring the back knee down if you like to set it up. Get lots of flexion in the low back. Let the coccyx be very heavy as you set it up. And then coming into whichever version of the pose you're working with for 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Trini, inhale, coming up. Reach the right arm up, squaring the hips to the front of the mat. And then Chatwari, exhale, come down. Connecting with that flexion pattern in the lower part of the spine first. Keeping the coccyx heavy even as you reach so that you give lots of space to the sacrum. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pancha, inhale, come up, reaching out from the heart, facing the right side of the mat. And exhale, Samastitihi. Prasarita Padottanasana, step to the right, hands on the hips. As you inhale, lift the heart, lift the chin. Exhale, fold halfway down, hands to the floor. Inhale there with straight arms, and then exhale, coming all the way into the state of the pose. So walk the hands back a little bit more, drop the crown of the head toward the floor, maybe even touching if possible. If you can touch the head to the floor, you can put a little pressure in the top of the head, and then use that as a fulcrum point to draw the upper spine in a little bit, right between the shoulder blades. So here too, you want the heels turned out just a little bit so that the toes are a little bit closer to each other than the heels. And reach the pubic bone way up and back, but then find some counteraction by drawing the sitting bones back toward one another. Maybe you can feel that all the way down in the heels as a gentle squeezing together of the heels. With the next inhale, straighten the arms, roll the spine up. And exhale, take the hands to the hips. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale there. B, ekam, inhale, reach. Dve, exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale there, get lift through the spine. And then exhale up and over the tops of the femur bones to come down into the state of the form. 1. Deep rhythmic breath. 2. Keep sliding the hamstrings up the backs of the legs so there's some engagement there. 3. Keep the knees lifting. 4. Lower belly soft. And 5. Then inhale all the way up, rolling the spine as you come. And exhale. C, ekam, inhale, reach. Dve, exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale there, straighten the arms, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. And Trini, exhale, up and over to come all the way down. One. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Chatwari, inhale all the way up. And exhale. Hands on the hips, keep them there. As you inhale, lift the heart. Dve, exhale, fold halfway down, catch the toes. Inhale there with the chin up. And Trini, exhale, come all the way into the D position. 1. Keep the knees lifting. 2. So you want to find a balanced tension in both the fronts and the backs of the legs. 3. See if you can totally relax the psoas lines. 4. So you're not using the hip flexors at all to squeeze yourself in, just letting gravity close that gap. And 5. Then inhale, straighten the arms, lift the chin. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, heavy coccyx waving up. And exhale, Samastitihi. Parsvottanasana, ekam, inhale, step to the right 180 degrees. Take prayer position with the hands behind the back. Dve, exhale, turn and lay the spine down over the line of the right leg. 1, keep using the strength of the front leg to push your pelvis back so that the center of gravity of the pose is not too far forward. Shift it a little more back. 3, a little more back, yeah. 4, and keep the collarbones rolled back, and chin up a little bit maybe. And 5, Trini, inhale all the way up and switch sides. And Chatwari, exhale, turn into the left leg as you fold down. Keep spiraling into that leg a little bit. Also keep pressing through the mound of the big toe on the front foot to press the hips back, hollowing out underneath the belly. Finding an external spiral in both legs so that you feel like your sitting bones are drawing back and toward one another. Take one more full deep breath here. And inhale, come all the way up, face the right side of the mat, let the hands drop. And exhale, Samastitihi. Uttita Asta Padangushtasana, take right big toe with first 2 fingers and thumb. Ekam, inhale, straighten. Dve, exhale, fold as best you can, or just work on standing up. 2, 3. Try not to let your left shoulder roll too far forward. Keep the collarbones rolled back. 4, 5. Trini, inhale, stand tall. Chatwari, exhale, take the leg to the side. Drop that right sitting bone and scoop it underneath you as you lift tall right through the midline. 2, 3, Keep the chin up. 5, Pancha, inhale back through center. Shut, exhale, fold. Sapta, inhale, stand tall, hands to the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, lift a little higher, and release. Good, second side. Taking left big toe with first 2 fingers and thumb. Nava, exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Desha, head up. Ekadasha, exhale, take the leg to the side. Scoop the left sitting bone underneath you. Stand tall through the midline. 2, 3, 4, 5, Dwadasha, back through center. Trayodasha, exhale, fold. Chaturdasha, stand tall. And release. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slowly exhale, release. Beautiful. With the very next inhale, shift the weight into the left foot. Draw the right foot up into half lotus. Reach around and take the bind. Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. So Ekam, inhale, stand tall there. Then Dve, exhale, slowly with control, fold all the way down. 1, release all the tension from the back of the neck so the top of the head drops toward the floor. 2, keep that left leg really vibrant. So don't bend the knee too much. You don't want to hyperextend, but you want lots of upward lift and movement through that leg. 4, 5, Trini, inhale, lift the chin, keep the hands on the floor, exhale there. Chatwari, inhale, stand tall. And Pancha, release. Switching sides, standing on the right foot, left leg into half lotus. Shut. Sapta, exhale, fold all the way down. One, 2. If you're very flexible, you can even work, and if your knees are happy, you can work with drawing that left knee back behind your right knee a little bit. 4, 5, Ashto, inhale, lift the chin, exhale there with the hand on the floor. Nava, inhale, slowly with control all the way up, and then with control release, Samastitihi. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shut, exhale, and jump forward to a squatting position. Utkatasana. Sapta, inhale, arms up. 1, 2, so finding a balance between that dropping aponic quality of the form and the reaching pranic quality of the form. 3, 4, shift the weight back into your heels a little bit more. And 5, exhale, bend the knees, take the hands all the way down as best you can. Lift the heels up toward the sitting bones and hover. And exhale back, Chatwari. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, step the right foot forward, Virabhadrasana A. So rolling the spine, get the sitting bones underneath you as you come up. Press the shoulders forward, head way back. Square the shoulders, but you can let the left hip float back a little bit so you can really ground the back heel down and get the sitting bones underneath you. And then finding the lift from the back of the diaphragm up the outsides of the arms into the ring finger for 3. Get a little more lift from right here. Yeah. 4. 5, keep the gaze up past the thumbs. Ashto, switch sides. 1, get your sitting bones underneath you a little bit more. Yeah. 2, lifting from here. 3, 4, 5, Nava, open up to the side, Virabhadrasana B. So find a strong external rotation in the back leg, trying to bring that right hip way back so that the hips sort of square off to the side of your mat for 2. As you exhale, lunge deeper down into the form, 3. As you inhale, feel the support coming up through the floor. Gather it in the pelvic floor and lift it up the spine so that you feel light in the form. 4, 5, Desha, switch sides. Exhale, go down deep into the lunge. Spiral externally that back leg, lift the pubic bone, rolling it toward the navel, but creating a hollow feeling underneath the belly. Watch the alignment of your front knee. If that knee starts to gather too much toward the left side of your mat, just readjust the foot a little. See if you can roll it back. Keep that inner arch lifted, the inner ankle, reaching up toward the inner knee. 4, and 5. Exhale, wind the hands down. As best you can, lift up or step back, Chatwari. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, Paschimottanasana, Supta, come through to Dandasana position. So hands back just a little bit behind you. Legs straight. Gently press the heels down into the floor so that the backs of the legs engage. Draw the knees up toward the pelvis so you have a nice balance of tension in the fronts and the backs of the legs. See if you can find the ability to draw the sitting bones towards one another by externally rotating the femur bones from way deep in the hip sockets, and then press back in the opposite direction through the root of the big toe to create an internal spiral. So you feel that the legs are being spiraled in both directions. The coccyx is heavy, the pubic bone's drawing back and up. It makes the whole rib cage lift and expand. So there's a sense of great buoyancy and radiance at the plane of the heart, and then the chin drops down in interest, and you gaze down the line of the nose toward the heart. Keep all those same actions in the legs and in the pelvis. And inhale, reach forward, catch the big toes. Paschimottanasana. Inhale, get long, lift the chin. And then exhale, keep the chin up and lay the spine down over the legs. You can keep gazing toward the toes or drop the head down so that you're reaching the crown of the head toward the feet, whichever seems more natural. Keep using the arms so that you're drawing the spine forward continuously in the form. So the lats are engaged a little bit here, the sort of muscles that pull your shoulders back away from your ears. Keep those engaged so you keep elongating the spine continuously through the whole cycle of breath. With the next inhale, straighten the arms, roll the spine up, look up at about 45 degrees, and then go ahead and take the hands beyond the feet, clasping. Inhale again there, chin up, and then exhale, fold all the way down. So playing with this idea of the circuit of breath, as you inhale, pulling the breath from the arches of the feet up the inseams of the legs into the pelvic floor. Feel how the spine naturally wants to wave to accommodate that. And then as you exhale, it's as if you're reiterating that same downward sort of floating motion that brought you into the form. So you inhale up the legs into the pelvic floor, you exhale up the spine through the arms to complete the circuit at the feet. Continual looping circle of breath. With the next inhale, straighten the arms, lift the chin, and exhale, release the pose. Hands down to the floor. Start to squeeze the legs in, lift up, desha, and exhale back, chatwari. Dwadasha, inhale. Trayodasha, exhale. Purvottanasana, supta, come through. Take the hands back. Start to press the heels down into the floor and then initiate this movement from the coccyx. So the tailbone goes forward toward the knees and then reaches up toward the ceiling. Go ahead. On an inhale, coming all the way up. Lift the heart. Keep pressing the hands back a little bit so that you're pressing the weight forward, spiraling the legs internally, and trying to ground down the big toes for 2, 3, 4, and Nava, exhale all the way back down. Squeeze the knees in, Desha up, Ekadasha to Chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhale, Trayodasha, exhale. Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana, supta, come through. Left leg straight, right leg in half lotus, or some variant thereof. Binding if you can, squaring the pelvis a little bit toward the left foot. Catch the foot on the outside, inhale, chin up. Ashto, exhale, lay the spine down over the line of that leg and keep feeling that continual echo of that same action, that same vinyasa that brought you down into the pose. Feel the same movements through the spine being reiterated with each breath. So there's a gentle waving quality to each breath. As you inhale, the heart wants to lift, even the chin wants to lift. As you exhale, you lay that wave back down over the line of the leg. For 4, 5, Nava, inhale, straighten the left arm, lift the chin, and exhale, release. Desha, up, Ekadasha to Chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhale. Trayodasha, exhale. Chaturdasha, come through, second side. Right leg straight, left leg in half lotus, or some variant thereof. As you inhale, lift the heart, look up at 45 degrees or so, then exhale, keep the chin up, keep the gaze up as you lay the spine down. 1, deep rhythmic breath with sound. 2, 3, 4, 5, Shodasha, inhale, straighten the right arm, chin up, and exhale, release. Saptadasha, up, Ashtodasha to Chaturanga. Ekonavimshatihi, inhale. Vimshatihi, exhale. Tiryang Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Oh. Okay, Sapta jump. Go ahead and take the left foot. You can take a minute to try and wiggle your sitting bones down. Make sure that that knee's not being torqued in an unwholesome way. Then inhale, straight arms, chin up. Ashto, exhale, fold down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Naba, inhale, straighten the arms, chin up, and exhale, release. Disha, lift. Ekadasha to Chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhale. Triodasha, exhale. Chaturdasha, come through. Good. Second side. With the next inhale, lift the heart, roll the shoulders back, arms straight, and Panchadasha, exhale into the state of the pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Shodasha, inhale, chin up. Exhale, release. Saptadasha, lift. Ashtodasha to Chaturanga. Ekonavimshatihi, inhale. Vimshatihi, exhale. Wait. Janushirshasana, A. Wait. Sapta, come through. Left leg straight, bend the right knee. Square the pelvis as much as you can toward the left foot so you can really relax the left psoas line. Inhale, heart up, chin up. Ashto, exhale, fold down. So see how much release you can get on that left psoas line by squaring the pelvis forward a little bit. The right knee may come forward as you play with that. That's okay, no problem. But see what the effect is of relaxing that left psoas line in the form. It helps to open up the sensation, this sort of circular current that we've been exploring from the arch of the feet up into the pelvic floor as you inhale, and as you exhale down the spine back into the foot to complete the loop. Breathing with sound, keep that tone in the vocal cords, keep feeling those movements of sensation in the form, working, visualizing that current to help clarify it, tonify it, make your experience of it more vivid. With the next inhale, straighten the arms, lift the chin, and exhale, release. Desha, lift. Ekadasha to Chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhale. Triodasha, exhale. Chaturdasha, come through, second side, good. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, fold down. 1, space in front of the right hip. 2, 3, spine continually elongating to give expression to that circular loop of breath. 4, and 5, Shodasha, inhale, chin up, and exhale, release. Saptadasha, up. Ashtodasha to Chaturanga. Ekonavimshatihi, inhale. Vimshatihi, exhale. Janushirshasana B, Supta come through. Setting up just like A, but then take the hips forward and sit on the right foot so that the pressure is right in the perineum. So the pressure of the heel, or maybe the ankle, maybe it's forward a little more depending on your flexibility. And then Ashto, exhale, fold down. A little extra incentive to find that lifting action of Mula Bandha. 2, 3, okay, 4, keep turning your spine this way a little more, and 5, Nava, inhale, chin up, and exhale, release. Desha up, Ekadasha to Chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhale. Trayodasha, exhale. Chaturdasha, come through, second side. Panchadasha, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Shodasha, inhale, chin up, and exhale, release. Saptadasha, lift. Ashtodasha to Chaturanga. Ekona Vimshatihi, inhale. Vimshatihi, exhale, wait. Janushirshasana C, Sapta, come through. So as best you can, turning the ball of the foot down toward the floor. Be gentle with your knees. Some of you may want to just keep the hands back behind you and just work with the rotation of the hip. Yeah? If you're folding, Ashto, exhale, fold down. Yeah, just like that. Hold it right now. 2, 3. Let that knee draw forward a little bit. Yeah, does that feel okay? 4, 5, Nava, inhale, chin up, and exhale, release. Desha, lift. Ekadasha to Chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhale. Trayodasha, exhale. Chaturdasha, come through. Second side. Panchadasha, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Shodasha, inhale, and exhale, release. Saptadasha, lift. Ashtodasha to Chaturanga. Ekona Vimshatihi, inhale, soften. Vimshatihi, exhale, good. Marichasana A, Sapta, come through. Left leg straight, right knee bent. And reach forward through that left leg so maybe this pelvis even turns a little bit to the right, binding on the right side, chin up. And Ashto, exhale, fold down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nava, inhale, chin up, and exhale, release. Desha, lift. Ekadasha to chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhale. Trayodasha, exhale. Chaturdasha, come through, second side. And Panchadasha, exhale. 1. That right shoulder rolled back, collarbones rolling back, heart open. 2. Might try to reach back through your hands a little bit, see if that gives you more length through the upper spine. 3. 4. And 5. Shodasha, inhale, chin up. And exhale, release. Saptadasha, up. Ashtodasha to chaturanga. Ekona vimshatihi, inhale. Vimshatihi, exhale. Marityasana, B, sapta, come through. Left leg in half lotus. Right knee bent. Or you just, if you're not doing the half lotus, put the left foot back near the right sitting bone. Bind on the right side. Ashto, exhale, fold down. Good. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Nava, inhale, chin up. And exhale, release. Desha, lift. Ekadasha to chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhale. Trayodasha, exhale. Chaturdasha, come through, second side. Right leg in half lotus, left knee bent, binding the left side. Panchadasha, exhale. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Shodasha, inhale, chin up. Exhale, release. Saptadasha, up. Ashtodasha to chaturanga. Ekona vimshatihi, inhale. Vimshatihi, exhale. Marityasana, C, sapta, come through. Left leg straight, right knee bent, twisting to the right. So as you set this up, reach strongly through the left leg and allow the pelvis to turn a little bit with the twist so that you open up that sacroiliac joint. Catch the bind if you can or not. And then find a strong lifting, spreading action through the heart on the inhale. 2. 3. 4. Hold your chin up. 5. Inhale, look forward and release. And exhale, Ashto, up. Nava to chaturanga. Desha, inhale. Ekadasha, exhale. Dwadasha, come through. Second side. Right leg straight, left knee bent, twisting deeply to the left. Lean back into your left hand first. Pull the navel in, turn it way to the outside of that right leg. Then press forward and go for the bind. Oh, the good side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look forward and release. And exhale. Trayodasha, up. Chaturdasha to chaturanga. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Marityasana, D. Supta, come through. Left leg in half lotus. Right knee bent, twisting deeply to the right. With ease. One. 2. Nice, good. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, look forward and release. And exhale. Ashto, up. Nava to chaturanga. Desha, inhale. Ekadasha, exhale. Dwadasha, come through. Second side. Right leg in half lotus, left knee bent, twisting to the left. One. So lean back into the sand. Lean back. Exhale. 2. 3. You got it. Yes. Feel okay? 4. And 5. Inhale, look forward and release. And exhale. Trayodasha, lift. Chaturdasha, chaturanga. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Navasana, Supta, come through. One. 2, 3, shoulders back. 4, and 5, hands down, Ashto, up. And Supta again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hands down, Ashto, up. And back down. Supta again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hands down, Ashto, up. Back down, Supta again. Try not to grab your knees. 1, 2, stay with it. 3, 4, 5, hands down, Ashto lift. Supta again, number 4. Number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, stay with it, and 5, hands down, Ashto lift, and Nava take back, Chaturanga. Desha, inhale, Ekadasha, exhale, Bujapirasana, Supta, jump the feet around the hands, cross the feet in the air if you can, and pause. So straighten the arms and get the feet out in front of you. Let the hips drop down some amount. Lift the feet way up by externally rotating the femur bones. Okay. Ashto, bring the elbows toward one another and way back to come down. Toward one another and back, so you keep the center of gravity over the hands as you come into the form. 2, 3, 4, 5, Nava, inhale, come up, and exhale. Good. Straighten the legs or just take them right back. Inhale in Bakasana. Exhale, Chatwari. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, slowly, Adho Mukha. Kurmasana, Supta, come through. And jump the feet around the hands and then lower down. Take your time. Be easy on the low back. Get your shoulders way underneath your elbows. Palms down, reaching the arms back at about 45 degrees from the midline. Once you're there, reach forward through the heels. If you have the flexibility, lift the feet off the floor for 1, 2, 3. Take your hands back a little bit more. 4, and 5. Supta Kurmasana. So sitting up if you want, or just wiggling the feet forward in front of the head. Take the bind with the hands. Take your time. And make sure that you feel sort of spreading, releasing quality across the sacrum. So not squeezing across the SI joint, but allowing the knees to drop down toward the floor so there's a strong lateral expansion across the low back. I'll point your toes. There we go. 1. Good. 2. 3. 4. Point your toes. Away. Yeah. And 5. Release the hands. And lift yourself up. Good. Inhale there. And straighten the legs, Tadasana. Exhale back, Bakasana. Inhale there. Exhale, Chatwari. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Karbha Pindasana, Supta, come through. And take lotus if you have it, or just take Sukhasana and hold the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Keep the fingers touching the head as best you can, and rocking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up. 1, Kukutasana. 2, press the spine up between the shoulder blades, round the upper back, and keep pulling the knees up. 3, chin up, look down the line of the nose. 4, and 5, and come back down, take the arms out, and take back, Chatwari. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adha Mukha. Pada Konasana, Sapta come through. So just sitting up for 5 breaths or so first, so that you can relax through the front of the pelvis. Open the feet up as best you can. And then squeeze the feet toward one another by engaging deep on the insides of the legs. And drop the chin down or keep the chin up, but keep the heart lifted for 3, 4, keep the knees rolling back and down. 5, then inhale, chin up. Ashto, exhale, fold down. Draw the heels up toward the navel as you reach long through the spine for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nava, inhale, come all the way back up. And then curling down for the B position, head toward the feet. 1, 2. Try to put the crown of the head right into the soles of the feet. 3. Keep drawing the tailbone forward and up. 4. And 5. Nava, inhale all the way up. And exhale, bring the knees together, hands to the floor. Desha, lift. Ekadasha to Chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhale. Trayodasha, exhale. Upavishta Konasana, Sapta come through. Take the feet wide, hold the outsides of the feet, chin up. Ashto, exhale, fold down. 1. Keep the chin up. 2. Lead with the heart. Don't put your chin down unless you can touch the center of the chest right down to the floor. 4. Very good. Keep the shoulders rolling back, legs externally rotating, coccyx heavy, even as the pubic bone reaches back. And 5, Nava, inhale, chin up, and exhale there. Then release, roll back, Desha, kick the feet up, and then head way back. 1, look straight up. 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, bring the feet together. Exhale, hands to the floor. Hands to the floor. Feet up. Inhale, lift. lift. And exhale back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Supta Konasana. Sapta, come through. Inhale, sitting up. Exhale, lie back. Inhale, reach the feet up overhead. And exhale, take the feet to the floor. Holding the big toes with first 2 fingers and thumb. Having the feet apart at least as wide as your mat. And just at least a little bit wider than your mat for 2. 3. 4. And exhale all the way out. Empty of breath, Nava, rock up. And exhale all the way down. Touch the chin to the floor if you can. Then inhale, lift the chin, still holding. Exhale, still holding. And then release. Good. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, take back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Supta Asta Padangushtasana. Sapta, come through. And exhale, lie back. Ashto, take right big toe with first 2 fingers and thumb of the right hand. Left hand on the left thigh. Nava, exhale, fold up and into that right leg. Keep the chin up for 1, 2, 3. Point the toes a little bit. 4. Chin up, touch, touch. And 5. Desha, inhale, head to the floor. Ekadasha, exhale, take the right foot out to the side. Turn and look over your left shoulder for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dwadasha, back through center. Trayodasha, touch. Chaturdasha, inhale, head to the floor. Panchadasha, release. Shodasha, inhale, taking the second side. Saptadasha, exhale, touch. 1. Keep your chin up, chin up. 2. Put your chin right here. 3. 4. 5. Ashtodasha, inhale, head to the floor. Ekonavimshatihi, exhale, leg to the side, look over the right shoulder. So externally rotate that left leg so the left sitting bone's scooping forward and up. So the coccyx is sort of scooping forward and up as well. So that you can resist that tendency to arch the lower back. 2. 3. 4. 5. Vimshatihi, inhale, back through center. Eka Vimshatihi, exhale, touch. Dve Vimshatihi, inhale, head to the floor. Trayo Vimshatihi, release. Chatur Vimshatihi, Chakrasana. Pancha Vimshatihi, inhale. Sho Vimshatihi, exhale. Ubaya Padangushtasana, Sapta, come through. And exhale, go all the way back. Inhale, lift the feet up over the pelvis. And exhale as you bring the feet to the floor. Catch the big toes with first 2 fingers and thumb. So empty yourself of breath completely before you initiate the rock, and you'll have a better go of it. So empty of breath, then rock up, catch yourself on an inhale, straighten the arms, take the head way back, keep the heart lifted, and then extend the feet so that the toes are pointing up toward the ceiling for 3. Point more, your feet point. Other way, don't flex it. Yeah, that's it. Head way back, way back. 4. And 5. Exhale, release, hands down to the floor. Take your hands to the floor. Try to lift yourself up from here. Lift. And then exhale back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, Urdhva Paschimottanasana, Supta come through. Inhale there, then exhale, lie back. Inhale, initiate the lift of the feet. Exhale, take the legs all the way over. Same thing here. Empty yourself completely of breath before you initiate the rock, and you'll have a better go of it. If you can, take your hands to your heels. Empty of breath, rock up. Nava, fold in. 1. 2, take your elbows forward a little bit, wrap them around the backs of your calves. 3, good. 4, and 5. Desha, straighten the arms, look up, and exhale, hands to the floor. Ekadasha, lift. Dwadasha to Chaturanga. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. Setu Bandhasana, last one, Supta come through. And exhale, lie back. So bend the knees just a little bit, not very much, just a little bit. Bring your heels together, turn the outside edges of the feet down toward the floor so that your feet are out either at 90 degrees or 45 degrees or somewhere in between. Then press the elbows into the floor, arch the back, lift the heart. Come to the crown of the head. You can stay there, or if you like, press the elbows into the floor for more support and come up, or if you know the full form, come up into the full form for 1, 2. If you don't know the full form, maybe now's not the moment to try. 3, 4, and 5. Pull with the feet to come back down. Nava Chakrasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Supta come through. And exhale, lie back. Urdhva Dhanurasana. So feel free to do Setu Bandhasana, Sarvangasana here, the bridge shoulder stand, which means instead of taking your hands all the way up by your shoulders and pressing up, you might interlace your fingers underneath you, lift the hips off the floor, right? And do that. You could do that. You could do that for as many of the Urdhva Dhanurasanas that we'll do. We'll do 108, so you'll have plenty of time to catch up. Or maybe just 5, I don't know. Let's see. Okay. So go ahead and set the pose, whichever variation you're going to do. So bend the knees. Interlace the fingers or bring the fingers up by the shoulders if you're going to go into the full form. Okay. Initiating from the tailbone scoops forward and up, press with the legs. The quadriceps come online. The glutes fire just to lift you up. Go ahead. And then straighten the arms underneath you. And then the pubic bone reaches forward and down, dropping toward the knees. And you see if you can find a sense of softness across the sacrum and in the glutes. Keep wrapping the shoulders back and pressing with the arms so that you're sending the head forward toward the heels. At the same time, you use the quadriceps to push back against your arms so that the pelvis just floats up. And then exhale, come down all the way or to the top of your head if you're comfortable with that. Walk the hands in a little bit more. Smile, and then inhale, come up. 1, 2, take your heels out a little bit more maybe. 3, 4, keep wrapping this way, good. And 5, then down to the top of the head again. Walk in a little bit more. And inhale, coming up. 1. Take your feet a little further apart. 2. 3. 4. If you're comfortable doing so and you want to stand up to do your drop back, stand up or come down. If you stand up, then drop back 108 times. The rest of us will do 2 more Urdhva Dhanurasana. So go ahead and set it up. And then inhale, coming up. 1. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go. 2. 3. 4. Walk in a little deeper if you can. And 5, back down. And set it up, last chance. This might be the last back bend you do until Sunday. So here we go, with full enthusiasm. Inhale up. Somebody come up, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. 4, and 5, all the way back down. Good. So bring the knees into the chest, roll on the back. Whatever your favorite constellation pose is. And then lift the feet straight up over the pelvis, bring the feet swiftly to the floor to sit up. And we'll go into Paschimottanasana, forward folding. So go ahead and catch whenever you're ready. And come down, soft lower back. Releasing from the back all the effort of the nice long practice week that we just had. Being grateful for how much you were able to do over these last 6 days. So much yoga. And now giving it time to wind down. So breathing deep, soothing, rhythmic breaths into the low back, all the way up and down the spine, into the pelvis, keeping the soft palate released. And then inhale and lift the chin. And exhale, release. And take a vinyasa. Desha, lift. Ekadasha to chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhale. Triodasha, exhale. Supta, come through and exhale, lie back. Sarvangasana. So taking a moment to feel into Tadagi Mudra, the Pan Mudra. So as if you're standing in Samastitihi, but with the palms down on the floor. Bring your feet together with the toes sort of reaching in the direction of the ceiling. And then let the tailbone drop down toward the heels so that you feel a sense of concavity just underneath the belly in the front of the pelvis. As if the sweat could pool up there underneath the belly. So you feel the psoas line totally relaxing. And you feel those two patterns of prana and apana intersecting at about the level of the solar plexus. Gently fanning those solar rays. You feel those solar rays reaching through the body as currents of sensation, giving you that immediate awareness of where the body is in space. Keep the breath rhythmic and deep. Not Savasana yet. And then exhale the breath all the way out. Initiate the lift of the feet. As the feet come up over the pelvis, inhale, kick the feet toward the ceiling, and come into Sarvangasana. So take time to set the shoulders right. You need the shoulders to come way underneath you so that you're balanced on the backs of the shoulders, and the head is really just supporting the weight of the head. So there's a natural curve in the cervical spine. The back of the neck is not touching the floor. The back of the head is touching the floor. The backs of the shoulders are touching the floor. But there's a sense of space right underneath at the base of the neck, where the cervical and thoracic spines come together. There's a grounding point above which the cervical spine gently lifts off the floor. And bring the conventional, traditional gazing pointers to the navel. You can sort of contemplate that solar pattern of the prana and apana patterns intersecting the midline of the body. Easy rhythmic breath. You okay? Stay with it just a few more rounds. Keep reaching the feet way up. And then with the next exhale, bring the feet overhead toward plow position. So when it's too much, give yourself permission to come out. If you're not used to doing these forms for as long as we're doing them, so fingers interlaced, shoulders are rolled way toward each other, as if the shoulder blades themselves were almost squeezing together. The sitting bones are lifted high, so there's lots of space between the navel and the pubic bone. Toes are pointing back. Breathing steady, deep, rhythmic breath. And then next coming if you're up for it, into Karnapidasana. Bring the knees down toward the ears. And ideally, maybe even also touching the floor, so you let the pubic bone really drop in the lower back. Curl now. Curling way, and you can feel the spinal cord being stretched in the upper half of the spine. You can squeeze the ears so that you block out the sound. And then straighten the legs, come all the way back up. Urdhva Padmasana, if you can comfortably take lotus pose, take it here. Or you can simply cross the ankles into Sukhasana. If you're still comfortable being on the small of your back, then take the hands on the knees, straighten the arms. Now just reach your knees that way, and you'll be able to hold yourself up. You have to use your hands to take your knees that way, if it feels okay on your neck. Or you can just rest there. And then here we go, Pindasana. Bring the knees down toward the shoulders. Wrap the arms around the backs of the legs. And for the first breath, you squeeze in, you compress to a dimensionless point, to a dimensionless seed. And then once you're all the way contracted into that seed so that you're totally invisible, you just soften. And then slowly, slowly, rolling the back down, one vertebra at a time. Coming into the fish pose. You can do fish pose with lotus or with straight legs, whichever seems more appropriate. If you're doing the lotus, see if you can catch your feet with your hands. If that's not quite happening, maybe you come out of the lotus and straighten the legs. There's also a wonderful variation. Get lots of arch in the back. Come more to the crown of your head as I lift you. Mm-hmm. Feel the top of the sacrum moving in and up. Pubic bone dropping down. You can take the elbows down and use the elbows to get a little more lift, and then see if you can straighten the arms again from there. Gazing down the line of the nose softly. And then Uttana Padasana. So coming out of the lotus if you have it, straighten the arms and legs, hands and feet together at about 60 degrees from the floor. And then bring the feet down, elbows to the floor, pressing to lift the head, and then Chakrasana. Now take a vinyasa. Almost there. Shirshasana, head standing. Now interlace the fingers. Bring the elbows down no wider than the shoulders. You can even bring them a little bit closer. It's nice. Some of you might keep the feet on the floor, but just set the hands. And then press the elbows into the floor and walk forward so that the hips come up over the shoulders. If you're coming up, go ahead, come up. If you're just working on the strength of the shoulders, keep the feet on the floor. Callum, take your elbows closer together. Elbows closer together. Very good. Good. Gordon, bring your elbows closer together. Yeah, nice. Yeah, interlace bring your palms closer together too. Now press your elbows down into the floor and lift the head off the floor. Lift it back that way, and just hold there. Good. Jody, bring your elbows a little closer together. Okay. And then lift your head off the floor. Press your head back towards your feet. Use your arms to press your head away from your hands. Away from your hands, back. Yeah, like that. That'll engage your shoulders more. Just, yeah, there, like this. Just hold there for as long as you're comfortable. Very nice. Now bring the legs down into a piked position. So halfway down and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, all the way back up. And take a few more breaths here, or if you're comfortable, maybe try to lift the head off the floor. If you fall out of it though, come back up. Find steadiness. Just a few more counts here, a few more breaths. And then bring the head back down. And slowly, slowly, with control, come down to the mat, and everybody meeting in child's pose, Balasana. So bring the forehead to the floor. You can lift your hips a little bit first and put the forehead on the floor, and then drop the hips so that the floor presses the flesh between the eyes upward, stimulating that ajna point. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Pada Padmasana. Supta come through. Take lotus if you have it. Bind if you can. Or sit in any other comfortable cross-legged position. Take the arms behind the back. You can catch the elbows if you can't catch the feet. And just hold your wrists. Roll the collarbones back, lift the heart, chin up. Ashto, exhale, fold down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale the next breath all the way out to empty, and just hold in emptiness. Just let the breath suspend. When the breath is ready to come back in, let it draw you up, let it carry you up all the way. Release the hands, bring the hands forward, index finger and thumb together in Jnana Mudra, pressing that thumb forward into the tip or the pad of the index finger. Straighten the other 3 fingers and reach them toward the floor. let the heart float up. If it's comfortable, drop the chin down and spread the occipital base of the skull and take deep, rhythmic Ujjayi breaths for 2. 3. Deep, full rhythmic breaths, drawing the thread of breath, the whole continuous length of the line that's connecting the soft palate to the pelvic floor. So as you draw the breath in, feeling it slide across the soft palate, come down through the throat into that open space of the heart, through the threshold of the diaphragm, through the solar plexus behind the dark, watery ocean of the belly, down into the pelvic basin and touching the center of the pelvic floor. As you exhale, gently drawing the center of the pelvic floor back and up and feeding the sensation along the same path all the way back to the soft palate, which widens, releases, starts to melt, and initiates the whole loop once again. Six. 7. 8. 9. 10. Inhale, lift the chin, take the hands to the floor. Utplatihi, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take a final vinyasa, following the cadence of your breath. And jump through. Lie back. So turn so that your head is facing the front of the room, so feet back that way. Take time to arrange the body so that the shoulder blades are drawn down, away from the neck. You feel like the heart is floating. The collarbones are rolled back, the shoulders are dropped. The palms are facing up, out away from the hips, just a little bit wider than the mat. The legs are turned out just a little bit so that the feet fall out to the side and you release all of the tension in the pelvis down and out. The watery inseams of the legs through the feet. You feel the organs settling into their places. You feel the water in the body settling, like an ocean becoming calm. You release any tension from the base of the spine, slowly moving upward, letting it drain downward wherever you find it, behind the heart, between the shoulder blades. Release any tension from the back of the neck. Release any tension from the top of the head. Relax the brow. Clear the space behind the eyes. Let the inner ear open and be soft so that the sounds pass easily through in either direction. Feeling the sense of continuous space from the inside of the skull and out beyond the confines of the shala, reaching out into the jungle, embracing the sounds of the birds. Release any tension in the throat as the jaw totally softens. The palate widens and releases, and any mental tension drains down into that open space of the throat and dissolves into the emptiness of the body. And then bring the attention toward the center of the heart. Into that feeling of open space. To that seed of natural kindness, generosity, compassion. You may feel a small pulsing vibration there. And you allow that pulse to fill your consciousness. Saturating your experience. Dissolving the confines of the body and allowing them to melt back into the earth. Begin to deepen the breath. Feeling the exhale drop and spread evenly down the back of the body to the feet, and then gently move fingers and toes. And then bring the feet together. Reach the arms overhead and stretch long through the center line, dropping the sitting bones down toward the heel so you release the psoas. And then bend the knees and turn to the more open side. and then coming back. And bring the hands together in front of the heart. And draw the breath in. Swasti Prajabhya. Swasti Prajabhya. Paripalayantam. Paripalayantam. Nyayena margena. Nyayena margena. Mahim mahishaha. Mahim mahishaha. Go brahmanebhya. Shubham astu nityam. Shubham astu nityam. Loka. Loka. Samasta. Samasta. Sukhino. Sukhino. Bhavantu. Bhavantu. Shanti, shanti, shanti.